Hey Internet, my name is Abby and welcome back to Aldrin Space Program Manager. In the last episode we scheduled already the next Soyuz flight, so let me just move on, let me end the season and launch the mission, and I want to follow it from the mission control. And here, the first animations, or well, the animations covering the launch and covering the re-entry might become a little bit redundant for you, but on the other hand, I'm so excited to see the Soyuz spacecraft being launched, because well, the Soyuz spacecraft is such a solid spacecraft and it has such a high and incredible reliability, because when you think about the thing was already used in the early times of spaceflight, well, quote-unquote early times of spaceflight, and the thing is still in use, and it's still being used to bring astronauts up to the International Space Station. And this is just amazing if you think about this, because well, yeah, this thing is still being used, it still is doing an amazing job, and a private company is even thinking about, okay, we could add a bigger orbital module and do a flight up to the moon and do a short flyby around the moon with 2 space tourists. And this is just amazing when you start thinking about this. I mean, yeah, this thing is still, and there's a Soyuz. There was an interior view and there was a Soyuz flying. Why is there a second Soyuz in space? I have only launched one. This is strange. We need to pay attention to this thing again in the next episode, or not in the next episode, in the duration level 3. So yeah, this is really amazing that there is such a thing going on, that the Soyuz rocket or Soyuz spacecraft is so often being used and has such an incredible lifespan, especially when you start comparing this to Gemini, to Mercury, to Apollo. Well, they were important as well, but they had only a very short lifespan compared to the Soyuz spacecraft. And sure, the Soyuz spacecraft is improved all the time, so as the thing was used to bring also American astronauts up to the International Space Station, there was a requirement that they had to add these glass cockpits to the Soyuz spacecraft to increase a little bit the usability of the spacecraft. But yeah, the thing is still originating from the very old and originate design, and this is really great. This is just amazing. And that's why I'm so amazed by seeing the Soyuz spacecraft being implemented in this game. Okay, I wanted to check something. No, I can check this already from this point here. Can I test already LK 78.7%? Okay, so I can't do the LK 700 right now, unfortunately. Can I do something else in between so that we don't have only Soyuz space flights? 78.7. And what does the booster say? 73. Okay, we are not able to launch something with this. This is sad. This is really sad. In this case, we just can do the next duration flight. Joint launch and orbital flight, automatic rendezvous. Okay, we need at first to do the next duration flight, number 3. Let me add the R7 Soyuz booster and schedule the mission. The objective of this mission is to extend the orbital flight beyond 7 days with a maximum duration of 13 days. The crew conducts various scientific and psychological experiments, while medical teams on the ground study biometric data and crew behavior. Those informations will be extremely useful to enhance the safety of lunar orbital flights. The Soyuz 7K, okay, then performs a controlled re-entry. Okay, we know all the facts about the re-entry and the ground forces standing by to recover the crew. In this case, yeah, let me schedule it and let me end the season. Do you want to end the crew season? Yes, of course I do. And now we do have orbital flight duration level 3. And we want to follow it from the mission control, and we need to pay a little bit attention to the first interior view. If we see again a Soyuz spacecraft flying around, this would be really interesting if there's somehow a second Soyuz in space which is following us. Maybe it's one of the spents. Oh no, we had the re-entry with all the other Soyuz spacecraft, so it's not one of our first test flights that is still in orbit. This must be a second Soyuz spacecraft. This is interesting. We need to investigate this. Okay, the crew is increasing. The reliability is increasing. This is just great. Okay, ascent, a success. Orbit insertion, a success. This means we are now experiencing microgravity again. This is just great. Earth orbit. Earth orbit. A success. Well done. Yeah, there's still again a Soyuz spacecraft. This is interesting. Why do we see all the time a Soyuz spacecraft orbiting around there and following us? Now the thing has disappeared. It's only in the very first slide. This is interesting. This is really interesting. Now we have the duration level 2. Another success. Well done, well done. And the level 3. The level 3. A problem. 92.2%. The outcome is catastrophic. Really? The outcome is catastrophic. This means nothing else that we lost our two cosmonauts who landed on the moon, and maximum value for catastrophic failure 05.89. I don't know what this means, but it sounds pretty low to me. And we had 92% of chance of success, and this thing is a failure. Come on guys, come on, this is not fair. This is not fair. Okay, okay, we lost our brave astronauts. This is a shame, this is really a shame. Okay, a minor downgrade for the spacecraft. And yep, Viktor Mosin, Misha Vershovsky and Anatoly Koklachev are dead now. Why? Why? Honestly, why? Why does this have to happen to us? Why? This is not fair. This is really not fair. Okay. And now we don't have enough astronauts. I think I need to hire new astronauts right away, because the other ones are still in advanced training. Okay, we need to hire new astronauts in the hope that we can somehow have new guys flying up into space and continue with our Soyuz spacecraft. This is really bad. This is really a huge hit for me. 92% chances of success, and then it's a catastrophic outcome. Oh dear. Okay, I don't think that the LK700 is ready, 80%, but I don't think that the booster is ready, right? 75%. Okay, we need another time, so we just can skip and end the season. We need to skip one season in order to improve a little bit. 77%. Okay. We need to wait another season. And these two flight controls are again unhappy, and we have now new astronauts. This is good. So we can schedule again a mission, but at first let me go over to page number 3 and send them to advanced training. Okay, and now we need to, or we can retry again the 3 crew ballistic capsule. Oh no, oh yeah, let's do the 3, the duration, no, not the duration number, duration level 3, yeah. Let's do this one, assemble it now, start the assembly process. Best candidates, and now we have only unexperienced astronauts, so yeah, let's see what the result of this will be. Let me end the season, and let's see what will happen. Okay, we can do the next attempt. Of course I want to see this. We can do the next launch attempt of the Soyuz spacecraft and the next attempt for the extended duration level 3, and there's already a problem, mostly due to the fact that the astronauts are inexperienced. Yeah, we are now continuing our space program, but it won't be the same. After we lost the very successful and very famous astronauts of our space program who landed successfully on the moon and who did so many different missions in my space program, died in an accident which is completely unclear to me because, well, 92% of success and they died. I don't know. And here, we will never forget about them, but this is really a huge hit for the space program because, well, they were so important and now they are dead, and the space program won't be the same anymore without these brave cosmonauts. This is really hard. Okay, but we need to move on. We want to continue our space program, and we can't stop just because of a catastrophic outcome. Oh, there's again the strange Soyuz spacecraft. I think it was the strange Soyuz spacecraft. After I spotted it, it decided, okay, he has seen me. We need to stop him before he reports back home that there's another Soyuz spacecraft in orbit. So they launched some rockets or some lasers or something like this, and they destroyed my very own Soyuz spacecraft. I guess something like this happened. So this is, I don't know. There is another superpower working on and tries to attack our Soviet space program or something like this. I don't know, but this is not fair. We do have another problem, and this time the problem was solved. Very good, very good. So we now have the descent and landing. And I'm really sad about this. I have to admit, this is so bad that I lost my favorite astronauts after such a long time. They were with us for so many different episodes, and now they're suddenly dead just because of, I don't know, some strange failure. And this is really strange. But at least we finished the extended duration level 3, so we can go over and check again. No, I need to check the rocket program because I like to see the other rocket, but no, 78%. We need to wait at least maybe one season. So, duration level 4. Let's add the Soyuz booster. The objective of this mission is to extend the orbital flight beyond 13 days with a maximum duration of 20 days. The crew conducts a variety of scientific, technological and physiological experiments, while medical teams on the ground study biometric data and monitor crew reactions. Those informations pave the way for extended lunar operations. And then we have the usual re-entry procedures. Okay, let me confirm the assignments. Let me add our new cosmonauts. And here we can now end the season. And what about this? 79%. Okay, I think in the next season I will try out the LK700 because I want to see something else. And yeah, of course, I want to see the mission from the mission control because it's all about enjoying the animations. And here, thinking about the failure and thinking about the death of our 3 favorite astronauts, this is really sad. And it's also sad that we even don't have a graveyard or something like this where we can remember these brave cosmonauts who served well in our space program and are now dead. This is bad. This is so bad. Okay, but now we need to look into the future. We need to look into the future of spaceflight, and we need to make some progress. And the best thing is to continue launching some space missions in order to gain more experience and in order to gain more insights about spaceflight and microgravity. And problem solved. Okay, good job. So, spacecraft deployment. And there again the strange Soyuz spacecraft that will shoot with lasers on us and destroy us and kill my favorite cosmonauts. Let us see. Yeah, there it is, there it is. It's sneaking up on us again. This is really a strange Soyuz spacecraft, and I think this is the reason why my favorite cosmonauts have to die, or had to die. Okay, duration level 2. And duration level 3. Also a success, very good. Duration level 4. All the time, no additional Soyuz, only just after launch, just after being in orbit, we have the encounter with a strange Soyuz spacecraft currently orbiting around Earth. But okay, we want to focus on more positive things, and in this case we do have now our re-entry, and then we can the animation for the LK700, because then I think we need to do a short break with the Soyuz spacecraft in order to just mix things up, and after we reach the reliability of the components, we are finally able to launch the new spacecraft up into space, and I think this will be really amazing. Okay, successful mission, the extended duration level 4. So, well done, guys, well done. These two flight controllers are back from advanced training. Oh, and we are receiving even more money. This is great. Okay, what do I want it to do? I wanted now to do the LK700 uncrewed suborbital flight test with the UR700 booster. I know one, okay, the description will come soon, but still, although one thing is not at the right reliability, we will still launch this or test this out. Yes, I want to end the current season, and I want to proceed on and with the suborbital flight, and we want to see it from the mission control, and I'm excited to see the new animation of this space program. Okay, mission components are loading in, and here we go. Wow, look at this. We do have a morning launch, and we have already a problem. Chance of success 78%. Problem solved. Wow, look at this huge thing. This is really huge. Countdown was a success. Very good. Wow. This is a heavy launch procedure. Booster separation. Wow. And there are even more boosters. Wow. This thing is huge. This thing is really huge. Okay, this is cool. I like the shape of this lander. This is really amazing. Suborbital flight. Okay, we have another booster separation. And another separation. Okay, we have an engine test going on. Re-entry preparations. Okay, this is really this conical shaped spacecraft, like the Apollo spacecraft, okay. And we have the descent. A success, very good. Landing and recovery. Also a success. Well done, good job. A really good job. Okay, LK700 uncrewed suborbital flight. Wow, huge upgrades, this is amazing. And yeah, your flight controllers, you are unhappy, but I can't do anything about this. Or can I? Let me test one thing. Suborbital flight with the crew on board with the UR700. Let's schedule this. And description is coming soon. Best flight controllers. And also our best candidates. Confirm the assignments. Very good. Now I do have 15 flight controllers left over. When I now go over to the LK700 uncrewed orbital flight test. and I add the UR700 and I schedule this mission, then I can do 2 launches in a row. This is amazing. This is really amazing. Okay, good job. Now I do have only 4 flight controllers left over, and I think these 4 flight controllers are the ones who are unhappy. At least I think something like this. Let me see. Assign available. No. Okay, you can go to advanced training and you can learn a little bit more about trajectory. And who is available as well? You. So you can learn more about mission operation. Then you are available. You can learn more about trajectory. And the last one is you. You can learn more about spacecraft systems. Okay, now we do have scheduled 2 missions in a row. This is amazing. But we are also at the end of today's episode. In this case, thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked this and I hope you will be joining me in the next episode. In this case, until next time, my name is Abby. See you!
Wow.